Hello everyone, it's me Luphisra. I'm back to play some Agatha Christie. This is the newest Agatha Christie game called Agatha Christie Hercule Poirot The London Case. It literally just released on 29th August. Now if you guys are watching me live on Twitch right now, you would have noticed that I'm not playing the inner world. And that is because that game has been causing me quite a few problems with cutscenes. So I decided to play that off stream, and I'll upload a video onto YouTube if anyone is interested. Because that's easier for me to edit and stuff. So I'm playing this one instead. Now it's gonna be quite a few Agatha Christie games that I will be playing, because there's this one. In October, there's another Agatha Christie game that's releasing. So there's that. And let's just get started. I have no idea what this game is about, by the way. But I really liked the previous game, which is Hercule Poirot, The First Cases. So I figured I could play this and probably enjoy it. Let's just get started.
Detective Hercule Poirot? Ah, Chief Commissioner. On the contrary, it is a most convenient time.
Okay.
The safe passage of a painting? Tell me everything.
Volume's a little loud, so I'll mess with that later. Hello, Clarkson. Tomorrow I have very important stuff coming up and an important stream. Oh, okay. I hope it goes well for you. You know, the important stuff? Yeah, I hope it goes well for you. And darn, this music is loud. I have to turn that down later. Yeah, gray cells. All about the gray cells. That's the aspect of the Agatha Christie game that I really enjoy, is the gray cells. I like to sort of try and piece everything together. That's what I enjoy about these games. It's a very long intro, by the way. Your Wi-Fi's forgetting how to Wi-Fi. Well, I hope your Wi-Fi starts to remember how to Wi-Fi, because that's just one job. It's one job is to Wi-Fi. And damn, it's this long. This is a very long intro. It's been a while since I played the last game, which is the first game, The First Cases. I don't remember if the intro in that game is that long. It might be. I have to go back and check it out someday. Okay, finally it's over. Okay, this is Poirot.
If man was meant to travel the oceans in such conditions, he would surely have been given his own fins. A distraction
he looks a
is
bit
what one
different
needs.
in the series.
Where is that blasted contact? How is one to prepare for an assignment if one does not have all of the required information?
For some reason, the volume is a bit
Very well.
more
I shall
alright
wait
than
no
this
longer.
one. Okay.
Beautiful, isn't she? Pardon, monsieur? The open water. There really is nothing quite like her.
I thought he was talking about the
When
woman.
one suffers from the mal de mer, the beauty, as
My
you say,
bad.
is rather more a burden.
Forgive me, I just can't imagine being scared of the ocean in this day and age. The potential to see the world is open to even the ordinary man like us.
Yeah, but if you get seasick
I
like
can
me,
assure you, monsieur, it is not a
probably
matter
don't
of
want
being
to be
scared.
sitting on a
And as
ship.
for ordinary,
I didn't mean to offend, mister.
I am...
Forgive me, madame.
No harm done. Accidents happen. My cigarette case. Where is it?
I didn't see.
You thought I wouldn't notice? A young lady traveling alone. An easy target for you, I bet.
I'm sure the young lady would appreciate the help of two handsome strangers.
Okay. It's the prologue, it's the ship. Okay. So, use the mouse button to explore the scene. Find the missing cigarette case. Is that a cigarette case? Oh. Oh! Can zoom in and out. Neat. Definitely more high quality. Okay, dated 1855. It's old, but is in near perfect condition. Okay, so this game is not completely voiced over. Okay. An ornate family crest. The lion traditionally associated with courage, nobility, and the British. Okay, so one more. What? What else? I don't know what else is important. Oh. The mechanism used to open the case. Okay. Silver cigarette case. Alright, so she dropped it and accused someone of stealing it. Well, damn, lady. Cigarette case. Is there a menu? Yeah, give me a sec while I turn down the volume and the music a little bit. It's a bit loud for me. So. Okay. Let's return the case to the lady.
Oh dear. What a mess.
Just pick it up. Okay, fine.
How could a porter be so clumsy? Let's give her a hand.
Okay. Sorry.
A young lady should not be left to gather her own things. You are returning home?
I am. But how did you know that?
Because you have a luggage. Select correct answers to progress. Much like your investigations, you may need to keep searching for clues before you can solve this fully. Ah, okay.
Besides your educated accent, the crest that adorns your cigarette case, it is of British origin.
Very observant. It's the crest of my family, and the case belonged to my mother. I take it everywhere with me.
Ah, okay.
Miss Florence Farquhar, a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Florence Farquhar. I'll just call her Florence. I'll probably butcher her last name if I keep trying.
The pleasure is ours.
Ah, yes, your left arm remembers the Wi-Fi. Good, good.
That looks like everything. Except for my powder case.
Is this what you're looking for?
It is! Thank you, Miss...
Miss Babanin. Anastasia Babanin.
Anastasia Babani.
Anastasia. What a beautiful name.
Anastasia.
It was my grandmother's.
Okay.
Well, that's everything now. I can't thank you all enough for your help.
I'd be happy to escort you. Here, I'll take your bag.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. Okay, thank you. Cabin 4. I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
Anastasia, perhaps I can offer you a token of my gratitude in the bar later?
That would be lovely.
And you, Mr.
Poirot.
Detective Hercule Poirot, at your service.
A detective? I was not expecting to meet such a distinguished gentleman on board.
I did
Why?
not expect to meet someone of Russian descent on a ship between the great city of Antwerp and Dover.
I never mentioned where I was from either.
Your accent's obvious. Well, obvious to Poirot, anyways. It's a Russian from Greek and Asturias.
One did not have to. Anastasia, of Russian origin meaning resurrection.
And here was me thinking I was special.
Your knowledge of my heritage is most impressive.
Oh, he's Poirot. What do you expect?
And I'll take that as my cue to leave. Good evening.
Good
It
evening.
seems it's just us remaining.
I would very much like to hear stories from your homeland. Perhaps you would join me in the restaurant.
As charming as that would be,
Poirot inviting a
I'm
lady
feeling
to
rather
dinner?
tired. It must be
Damn.
all the sea air.
Then I shall leave you to your slumber. Adieu.
Okay, so that's it. For
As much as I enjoyed the delights
meeting
of
the
the restaurant,
characters.
I
Well,
still
some of the
found
characters,
my
I
mind
guess.
drifting back to Mademoiselle Babagna. She really was quite charming.
So Poirot really liked her.
I have spent the first part of this excursion neglecting my duties. It's time to retrieve my notebook from the safe and begin. The combination was not a difficult one to remember. 1815, the Battle of Waterloo.
Okay. 1815. 18. Controls a bit different from the previous game.
Et voilà.
And not too difficult.
Time to...
Okay.
One cannot ignore such a blood-curdling scream.
My mother's cigarette case. It's gone. How could somebody do this?
Mademoiselle, I ask that you take a moment
I
to
thought there was a
calm.
murder. Oh, jeez.
You're a detective. Of course. What luck.
As luck would have it, one of Belgium's finest. Now, I require as many details of the crime as you can offer.
I mean, just yesterday night, like, she literally, like, dropped the case somewhere and then decided to accuse some of us stealing it. So, it could be around
I
somewhere,
came to my
right?
cabin and began unpacking. I couldn't get the safe working, but the gentleman that helped me with my luggage showed me how it works.
Ship crashes? Oh boy, let's hope not. Okay, we don't want Titanic here. I want Poirot to live, even though this Poirot is not the one that I'm used to. I'm used to like the previous Poirot, you know, the one that looks like David.
Afterwards, I went for a brief walk, and when I returned, the safe was open, and my cigarette case was gone.
Still, I like the
We
dude.
must consider the suspect list. Those who were aware of the cigarette case's existence.
Well, pretty much the people last night, I
That
guess.
can only be those who were up on the deck when my luggage spilled. Miss Babagnan, the porter, yourself.
I don't smoke
And
though.
your helpful stranger.
Yes, of course.
I ask that you gather them for me. And while you are absent, I shall begin my investigation in here, if Mademoiselle permits.
Whatever you need to do to find it.
Okay. New mind map unlocked. The theft of Mademoiselle Farquaad's cigarette case has plagued me for long enough. I must consider everything that I know and deduce the true thief. So this is our victim. You know what we know so far. Let's zoom out for a bit. Okay. So yeah, that's... Okay. So I need to find other stuff first. Okay. Dude, did the game just freeze on me? Oh no. Just suddenly hung there. So I guess the prologue is like a tutorial, you know, but they make it into a prologue, you know, like a little mystery, you know. It's nice. So explore more of the cabin. Oh, okay. Why are you walking there? I don't want to walk there. I want to walk here. Jeez. Oh, I can't look at those stuff. I thought it would be important.
Oh.
If the thief left any signs of accessing the safe, perhaps a fingerprint on the door will be it. No clear, obvious signs that the safe has been tampered with. The thief must have found another way in, so he probably knew the combination, I imagine. Oh, the controls when you're observing items a bit... Yeah. Motion sickness inducing for me. I'll try to go for as long as I can, though. Room say.
Huh.
The door remains open and contents missing. Anything else to look at? Oh dear. I definitely would say the previous controls better. Like the previous controls isn't as like motion sickness inducing. But that's just me. This must have been only become obvious once the safe was moved. Perhaps the cleaner should reassess their standards. Okay. Dream Software has been doing some funny business lately, like stopping picking up the game after like an hour and a half. Oh yeah, I don't really know about that, but I'm sure you can Google it.
Mademoiselle, I thought you would be returning with the gentleman also.
The gentleman wanted to speak to the porter alone first.
Okay.
I was unaware he is also a detective.
He's not a policeman. He works in insurance, I believe.
It appears I shall be spending my time chasing amateur detectives around the ship.
Okay.
Mademoiselle, I would like to start with who had access to the safe combination.
No one. It was in a sealed envelope that was waiting for me when I arrived.
Sorry, knocked into my mic.
Threw the paper overboard. 4385. It's really not that difficult to remember.
Yeah, it's not.
A similar envelope was waiting for me upon my arrival. The date of the Battle of Waterloo, as I recall. Every safe, although identical, must have a different combination.
Most probably, yeah.
After the gentleman helped me with the safe, he left.
If the mysterious gentleman is behind the theft, he went to great lengths to hide his fingerprints, but did little to hide his movements in Mademoiselle Farquhar's cabin.
So it could be the staff or something?
There are many questions that require answers. Answers I believe he may hold.
I need to question him. Mind unlocked. Investigating a theft was one of the last things I expected from my journey to London. But as an officer of the law, it is my duty to find who could have stolen Mademoiselle Farquhar's suitcase and why. The dial...
The answer was staring me in the face.
Given the state of the safe, I assumed the thief simply entered the code and took the contents. Probably. Oh, I can't link those. Okay. Alright. Try exploring the rest of the ship. Gathering evidence and making deductions until you're able to solve your first investigation. Remember, you can left click on this icon to view your investigations. Okay. Yeah, so this is ship evidence. This is who stole it. Okay. News article. An article from the London Illustrated News. Okay. So, the London Illustrated News. The changing world in which we live in and who is permitted to enjoy it. Florence Farquhar. Oh, is she a journalist? Nice. Sorry, I'm still a little sick, so my throat isn't that well yet. Fine art, theater, and literature, as well as other mediums that are synonymous with the arts, have always been considered a middle and upper class area of enjoyment and pastime, with those that fall outside of that desired audience being shunned at the door. Even now, having taken the steps in the 20th century that are those that continue to exclude the inexperienced and uneducated, the working class, that have not had the privilege of seeing the true beauty of a Monet or read the powerful and relevant words of Charles Dickens in all their splendor. We now sit at the dawn of a new age, with London continuing to solidify its name as a pioneer, bringing art, music, and literature to a modern audience that care more about the contents of the art form in front of them than the contents of their pockets. Okay. Not sure how relevant that is, but okay. Yeah. Him as is walking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it seems that Mademoiselle Farquhar chose not to dine in the restaurant. Okay. One must be careful with such delicate powder. A horrible mess it would cause, although it could come in useful. So, did I just take it? I did. Of course I did. Makeup remains a mystery to me, but judging by Mademoiselle Farquhar's fashion sense, this must be a popular shade. Okay. I'm surprised Mademoiselle's luggage made it this far without spilling with the amount she packed. Okay. Yeah, she has a lot of luggage. Okay. Guess there's nothing else on there. Yeah. This. Some say it is rather rudimentary way of taking fingerprints. I say quite genius. No signs of any fingerprints on the dial. I must be dealing with a professional teeth. Okay. That or he was wearing, like, he erased it or something. But yeah, he's probably have done it before, I'm assuming. Okay. Okay. We can talk more to her?
Mademoiselle Farquhar, I shall have your cigarette case returned to you before we reach the English coast.
I hope so, Detective.
Newspaper
You called
article.
me, reading my own article.
I must say you raise a very interesting point. Art should have no social boundaries. Creativity is for all to enjoy.
Thank you for saying that. I wish everyone was as open-minded.
Merci, mademoiselle. That is all for now. Mademoiselle Babagnan, I'm sorry we must continue our conversation under these circumstances.
On the contrary, what fantastic luck that you are here. Now I get to see you at work.
Okay.
I'm afraid I've done very little, actually. After we parted ways, I went to my cabin. I had barely unpacked, and I was fast asleep on the bed.
Alone?
That is a rather personal question, don't you think, Detective?
Yeah, well, I have to know.
I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous. A poor attempt at a joke. Yes, I was alone.
Okay, you're
There
alone.
is no need
Good.
to be nervous. And then?
And then I was woken up by Florence's scream. I have never heard something so terrifying.
Yeah, I thought there was a murder. Also, she just got up and she already is dolled up. She's fast.
You have been most helpful, mademoiselle. I shall not take up any more of your time.
Okay, so that's all I can do talking to them. So let's Anastasia sleeping in her cabin. There's no proof. Yeah. So I have to go find the guys. Need to talk to everyone. Oh yeah, so they're on the ship. So they make it so that the ship's moving as well. Damn.
I'm sorry, but it's just not acceptable, Mark.
I've
Mom.
apologized to the lady.
And that makes everything all right?
It was an accident.
An accident that could have been avoided if you hadn't spent your morning drinking.
Gentlemen, you are behaving like two young boys in the schoolyard. It ends now.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not his fault. You know, he has the freedom to drink in the morning if he wants to. And yeah, he accidentally knocked into a lady, which is bad, but come on. It was an accident. Give him a break. Jeez.
Ah,
A well-crafted brass telescope for viewing the ocean and stars. Okay. I can't take it or anything? Okay. Well, let's talk to him then. Mysterious dude.
Is Mademoiselle Farquhar aware you are acting as her knight in shining armor?
I
Probably.
wouldn't go as far as that. I think perhaps we have got off on the wrong foot. I'm Arthur Hastings.
Wait, he's Arthur Hastings? Is he connected to the other Hastings?
She requested you to follow her to her cabin.
Or is this
no?
how he met, like Hastings and become friends? Is that it?
Oh, yes, she did, but I wanted to...
Okay.
Speak with the porter privately? This was part of your investigation?
Well, I'm not a detective. I was just,
Then perhaps you will answer some questions that are vital to my investigation as a detective.
What can I do for you? It is. Is my employment relevant to Miss Farquhar's missing cigarette case?
I hope you will entertain me for a moment. What would you say the chances of proving a theft in a case such as this one are?
Well, a report from a detective like yourself will certainly help expedite her insurance claim.
As I thought.
It had perhaps not crossed her mind before, but being amongst an officer of the law and an insurance man, the idea of insurance fraud may have appeared appealing.
When Florence, Miss Farquhar, told me that something had gone missing from her safe, I thought it must have been the porter.
How so?
I'd rather not say with him standing just there.
It is not I that controls the volume of your voice.
You must have noticed the smell of beer on his breath. I wouldn't put it past a man that drinks on the job to steal.
That is quite the accusation. And if you were correct, you wish to settle the matter with him privately?
I wanted to give him what for, but I suppose I lost my nerve.
Yeah, this is a bit strange to me. I have to say that I don't know like how Hastings and like Poirot meet. Because like I remember watching the 70s show, you know, and they're already friends. You know, and in the previous games that I played, like in like Evil Under the Sun or ABC Murders, they're already like buddies, you know, they're already close, they're already like working together. They've never actually explored how they've initially met. So I don't know how they meet in the books, but I mean, this is a bit weird, like in this game.
I'm what some would call a middleman. I oversee the handling of recently sold items and put the buyer in contact with an appropriate insurer.
Sorry, my throat.
The mention of insurance initially sparked my attention, but the more he talks of his work, I believe he may be my mysterious contact from Lloyd's of London.
Is that how they meet? This is the first case where they two of them work together or something?
It was your work that took you to Belgium? I can't go into too many details, but I'm actually delivering a rather special piece of art to London. I'm meant to be meeting an official of some sorts that's supposed to be helping me, but no sign of them yet.
Oh, that's me, sorry.
And it is confirmed. It concerns me that my supposed trusted colleague has found himself involved in the middle of my investigation.
Well, technically, it's also kind of part of his job. He works in insurance. If something goes missing and it's insured, he probably has to do a bit of investigating himself, Poirot. Just saying.
I will continue to withhold my true identity and see how Monsieur Hastings' involvement concludes.
Merci, monsieur. This really is an exciting case. Anything I can do to help Miss Farquhar, please don't hesitate to ask.
And yeah, and how he's acting is actually pretty, like, normal for him. In the books, I was thinking the TV show. Like, he's known to be really, like, taken to beautiful women. That's his weakness. He trusts them really easily.
Your enthusiasm has been noted.
Okay. Is there anything else on the ship? Okay, no.
Aha.
Yeah, Hastings. No, not Hastings. Poirot is the only way I know to go there. It's not important. Okay, so it's just this section. Yeah, let's talk to Mark.
Perhaps you and I can have a more civilized discussion.
I'll tell you the same as I told your friend. I will not be bullied.
Intimidation is not my forte. What is uncovering the identity of criminals and making sure they are punished to the fullest extent of the law.
Okay.
And that's me?
That is what I am yet to conclude.
I'm still investigating, don't worry.
Who said anything about drinking alcohol?
You smell
It
of
does
alcohol.
not take a detective to identify the distinct odor on one's breath.
Maybe one to calm my nerves. My sea legs aren't here yet, that's all.
Okay.
I was in the cargo hold, cutting something with my knife, and it slipped. No harm
Yeah, this
done.
guy's very suspicious, just saying.
I'm not quite sure you understand what that means.
So now I am stupid and a drunk?
Do you have the knife in question on your person now?
I don't. He stole it and won't return it.
Who stole it? You could...
We.
I shall let
Wait,
you return
that's
to your
it?
duties.
You're not gonna tell me who stole it? It's just like... He stole it. Why did you not tell me who stole it? So I talked to everyone. I have to inspect the ship. Okay. Could have broken in with the knife. Okay. Okay. I can't connect anything yet.
Oh.
Okay, so I have no reason to go there. So back to the cabin? Okay. There's nothing to explore here, though. I've already explored everything here. Oh, the sink. Must have missed that.
Huh.
One must present themselves at their best at all times. The mirror is a little too high for my stature. Yeah. But why do you put the mirror so high up? Like, seriously, put it lower. Goodness sake. Oh, there's nothing for me to be able to take from there. Okay, then. Nothing here, too. Actually, no, wait. Hold on for a sec. There is this hanger thing hanging here. Is it important or is it not? I guess not, because I can't interact with it. Okay, then never mind. It's not important. Not as important as I thought. Well, ignore that. Okay. Reading.
Oh.
An excellent way to distract oneself from the surrounding ocean. Accompanied with tea. However, I cannot agree with your choice of beverage. Does Poirot not like tea? Okay, so nothing else. Telescope. I can't go up there. I can't go there either.
Oh.
It's a bit confusing, actually. Is there a... Okay, these are all the characters that we've met. Is there a hint system or what? Doesn't seem to be. Oh dear.
Huh.
Okay.
You could ask me anything.
Okay, I
You
don't
have
have
been
anything
most
to ask.
helpful, mademoiselle.
Maybe I have to
shall
talk
not
to
take up any
her
more of your time.
instead. Hold on. Talk to her about
Of
Hastings, maybe?
course. Whatever you need. Insured? Oh no, why would I have it insured?
Anything of substantial monetary value.
I'll stop you there, detective. The cigarette case itself is hardly worth 2 pennies, but to me, it's priceless. Not for a second. At least not with my permission.
Okay.
You probably think this silly, naive woman has left her valuables out, or I've just misplaced them. But I assure you, that is not me.
Yeah, technically you did kind of misplace it yesterday, so just saying.
It had not crossed my mind for even a moment.
Yeah, well, I didn't cross your mind, part cross mine.
Merci, mademoiselle. That is all for now.
Okay, so it's not insured. No one knew the code.
Where is the sense in that?
Sorry. Thought I could link it.
Another success. I never doubted myself.
Okay, made a link. Okay, so it might be cracked open. But there's no sign of tampering, though. How was it cracked open? Is it contradiction? Okay. I mean, let's look at the safe again. Okay, sorry. Yeah, but there's no fingerprint, so it's not that. Maybe I can talk to Hastings and see if it's insured or not. Maybe that will tell me something. Hastings, talk to me.
What can I do for you?
There's blood, all right. Uh. Okay, nothing special about the knife.
What can I do for you?
Okay,
You have been most helpful.
I already saw the knife. So let's talk to the porter. Maybe now we can
We
have something to
use
talk about? No,
I
nothing.
shall let you return to your duties.
Okay. Oh, can I check the knife for fingerprints? I'll
What
try
can I
it
do for you?
anyways. Oh, I can't. Alright then. Uh, Hmm. Okay. Oh, I can see the door handle. Ooh. They were trying to break in. Ah. Nice. Here.
Magnifique. A fingerprint. Now,
You found one, detective?
Sorry. I
How
didn't mean to skip that.
exciting.
I was
I
impatient.
suppose you'll want to take mine. To rule me out, I mean.
Yeah, of course. So, fingerprint.
You could ask me anything. Am I to be used as your guinea pig?
Yes.
I would not dare compare you to a guinea pig. Would you be so kind?
The answer is yes, of course. I have nothing to hide.
Awesome. Oh. Oh, wait. This. Or is it that I haven't taken everything yet? Maybe.
Oh.
Uh... Oh, talk to her.
You could ask me any.
You have been most...
But I'm missing something though. Or is it that I have something but the steps are
You
wrong?
could ask me anything.
I'll try.
Am I to be used as your guinea?
I would not dare.
The answer is
Yeah, I'm missing something. The community at the Royal Etwood Gallery requests the pleasure of the presence of Miss Florence Farquhar to the unveiling of an extraordinary new exhibition from the Muses Royals des Bruats de Belcreek, including the Pensionnat Magdalen. I'm sorry I butchered that. Okay, I can't pronounce it. All right. So I got that piece of paper. Okay. Let's talk to her and see if that's it.
you could ask me anything. Am I to be?
I would not dare.
The answer is yes.
No? The thief knew exactly how to keep their identity hidden. I must now take the fingerprint samples from the others. Taking Mademoiselle Foucault's will allow me to compare what prints are hers with those with the teeth. Followed by samples from Hastings and Allard. The only fingerprint that remains on the door is the one left by Mademoiselle upon returning to her cabin. Culprit continues to evade me. There must be something I have not considered. Okay, no fingerprints on the dial.
I must take a different approach.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. My bad.
Something just... Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
Yeah, no useful fingerprints remain. Keep being careful.
I should consider this.
Okay. Cracked open. Wait, I still have something. Okay, so I can still make something? Tracks covered.
Magnifique.
Okay. The thief attempt to fool me and cover their tracks only shows they knew exactly what they were doing. Expert break-in. Okay. Okay, let's talk to the others. Maybe they have something that will be useful. I'm a bit confused. Brain hurts.
Oui, monsieur.
I shall let you return to...
Okay, nothing to talk to him about. Let's try Hastings.
What can I do for you?
Aha.
Okay. Kinda confused.
Oh. Huh.
Okay. Oh.
Ah.
Can't explore anywhere here anymore. Anything else?
Of course. Whatever. Yes, I'm really quite excited about it.
You have been invited to a preview at the Royal Edward Gallery.
Will you be in attendance? It's actually one of the reasons that I have been in Belgium. I was lucky enough to have a sneak peek at some of the pieces on show. I'll also be writing a follow-up article on the success of it. Fingers crossed.
Lucky indeed. I am sure it will be a great success.
I would say Mark. Because he's cut. Why the porter? He has a cut on his hand, and he does own that knife. Oh, okay, sorry. He's drunk and has a cut on his hand. No? Okay. Apologies. Okay, looking at the condition of the door and its lock, I cannot rule out a drunken attempt to open it. Okay. So maybe he thought that it was his own room or something.
I cannot see the logic in
Okay,
it.
sorry. I can have one link. Can confirm the porter was nothing more than a scapegoat for the thief. The erratic scratches on the door lock were made to make me believe he was behind the theft.
One step closer to revealing the truth.
All right. Finished the first mind map. Nice. So this mind map is complete. Nothing to link here. Word of expert.
I must consider the suspects I have in front of me. Monsieur Hastings. He
Okay.
is keen to impress Mademoiselle Farquhar and claims that he was alone in his cabin working since. Mark Allard, the porter. Evidence suggests a rather amateur attempt to break into the safe, which in his intoxicated state would make sense. But it was just a ruse. The safe was opened quite masterfully, leaving only signs of a poorly attempted break-in.
Yeah.
Mademoiselle
He was
Babani,
framed.
a new friend to Mademoiselle Farquhar, who appeared at a most convenient time.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot see a motive besides the obvious value of the cigarette case. But Mademoiselle Farquhar has made it quite clear the value is of a sentimental nature.
But hey, you never know.
Perhaps the best thing for me would be to return to my cabin to think. I fear my legs and perhaps even my evening meal will not last much longer amidst these waves. Perhaps.
Yeah, and my head too. It's starting to hurt.
Ah, detective. How goes the investigation?
Probably because I'm so sick, that's why.
A good detective, better yet, a great detective, will find motive, means, and opportunity.
She found it! Miss Babanian found it! Oh, thank heavens!
Well, that was fast.
I was on my way to speak with the captain when I saw something shining underneath one of those pipes.
You see what I told you? Like, this lady is just clumsy. And she's just accusing everyone of stealing stuff, but really it's just her being clumsy. That, or this lady stole it. Just took the opportunity to be like, hey, I found your cigarette case. It was right there. You know, now we're good friends.
Strange that it was not spotted earlier by any one of us while on the ship's deck.
Yeah, strange.
Maybe the thief was scared and dumped it for fear of being caught red-handed.
Miss Babanian, Anastasia, you saved the day. I can't thank you enough. And you,
Nice.
of course, detective.
Of course.
I find Mademoiselle Babanian's explanation of finding the cigarette case rather coincidental. But without any definitive proof, I cannot suggest anything otherwise.
Yeah, I have to investigate.
The cigarette case has been returned and the coast is in sight, which is what is important. Although, there still remains a part of me that craves the truth.
I suppose you can chalk that up as a victory.
Well, not really, but
A
okay.
victory for Mademoiselle Farquhar, but not in the eyes of the law.
Well, if anyone asks, I'll confirm what a splendid job you did.
Very kind, monsieur. While we are on the matter of truth, Monsieur Arthur Hastings, you are here to oversee the transportation of the penitent
Yeah,
Magdalene
you should tell
painting,
him your
are you not?
identity. He's like Poirot.
How on earth?
You are aware of my employment, but not of my true identity. Detective Hercule Poirot.
Wait, are you the official that I was supposed to have met on board?
Yeah, I was. Sorry.
Monsieur. Please
Sorry?
accept my apologies for keeping my true identity hidden. But I had to be sure your involvement with the theft was purely coincidental. When it comes to the nature of our work, trust must be earned.
Yeah, he's
a
right.
little unorthodox, but I suppose I understand.
Yeah, I completed the prologue.
So
Nice.
you can trust me now?
It continues to grow.
Well, we have a couple of weeks before the gala, so hopefully By then, you'll trust me with your life.
And with what I know about Agatha Christie, you know, in previous games, you two will become great friends.
One can
I'm
hope.
sure. Unless they try to do like a crazy thing where they make him into a culprit, but I don't think so. And yeah, we start the official game. Oh boy. Okay. This music is I think it's like a remix version of the music that appeared in the ABC Murders. Cause it sounds a bit familiar actually. Like parts of it. Yeah, this part. You listen to the background, the notes that they play is very similar to the music of ABC Murders. I mean, I think it's made by the same company that made ABC Murders. I might be mistaken though, so don't quote me on that. But I'm assuming that yes, they are the same company, I think. Because on Steam, there's like news of them, like the new like Agatha Christie game, they're advertising it on their page, so I'm assuming it's from the same company. But it's just two different series. That's my guess. Hercule Poirot, the London case. There we go. This is the official start of the game. Chapter 1.
I don't think I'll ever stop being amazed seeing such incredible pieces up close.
One would certainly hope not.
Oh. You know what? This is a weird place to take a break. But, or maybe not. You know what? I'm just gonna finish this part first, then take a break later. Yeah, because I don't think it can go on for very much longer today, because I'm starting to feel the effects of my illness catching up to me.
Oh.
And the controls for this is not helping. Of course it's not, right? Oh dear.
Huh.
Okay. Lips, eyes, halo, and what? Air, eyebrows, background. I mean, I need to move my mouse slower. That might help more. Where else can I... There's 4. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. This is not like helping my illness. Not really. Okay, I'm feeling a little.
Oh.
Okay.
What do you gentlemen think of this particular piece?
Can it really be?
To a layman, perhaps. I'm afraid it's a complete fake.
Ooh. This looks familiar.
No. Such eloquent and delicate work.
Very observant. But that doesn't make it authentic. You know, even Michelangelo himself was an art forger in his early career. See if you can spot the telltale sign of a forgery.
Aha.
Oh my god, this part is going on forever.
Oh.
When can I actually take a break? Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
The craquelure is inconsistent across the painting. Surely a sign of a cheap imitation.
Very impressive, Detective. Unconvincing aging is one of the most common giveaways of a forgery, whether it be in the craquelure, the smells of chemicals used to artificially age the painting, pigments that haven't dulled with age. Sometimes it's as simple as the materials used just not existing at the time of painting. The trustees were quite excited by its arrival, but it didn't take me long to identify its faults.
Quite the detective yourself, Mademoiselle Warbeck.
Please, call me Evelyn.
If there's one thing I've learned in the short time I've spent with the detective here, formalities and politeness are essential.
Yeah.
They are a cornerstone of modern civilization and must be upheld.
This city could benefit from more gentlemen like yourself.
Now that the etiquette of our greetings has been decided, shall we finalize preparations?
I was hoping you'd say that. The exhibition area needs to be secured. I wonder if you would be able to lock the remaining doors for me? And if you could tie this ribbon around the handles of the main door for me, I'll leave it outside.
If securing the exhibition room is what Mademoiselle Warbeck requires, that is what shall be done.
Yeah, and this is the perfect place for me to call it a day. I know it's been very short. It's been like, what, an hour or so? But I really couldn't go on for much longer. My head's starting to hurt. And I am sick, so I probably should take my medication, go to bed, and chill. And just rest. You know, because... well, I do have to work on Monday. So I'm going to take all the opportunity I can to rest. But I will still be making videos, like, for my YouTube. You know, just for streaming wise, you know, I might not be able to do it for as long as I can when I'm, like, you know, healthy. But yeah, it's been very fun. You know, I really enjoy this game. I mean, I just got into it, just barely got past the prologue, you know, but that's this game, right? You know, that it's a thing about dialogue. You know, this entire game series is a lot of dialogue. You know, the previous game, the first cases also have a lot of dialogue, so not surprising there for me. Yeah. But yeah, I'll continue next week, and hopefully I feel better then, because I really hate being sick. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all who's here watching it live right now on Twitch. Or, you know, if you're going to watch it later on YouTube, you know, like, just thank you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.